recording. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is Life with Rod, and today we will be learning how to deep fry turkey. As you see, I already have my setup complete with my propane tank and my deep fryer. My temperature gauge is in there. I've already pre-marked my line. You see it right down here. That's where we're going to fill our oil up to. You always want to make sure before you fry your turkey, you put it in water in your pot just to see where the displacement is going to put your line at. You don't want overspills whenever you're dropping this in hot grease. So we're going to fill this to the line and we'll check back in. So today, to fry this deep turkey, we're going to be using this oil here. Typically, most people use peanut oil to deep fry their turkeys with, but with the price of peanut oil being at $50 for 3 gallons, I chose to use this one. What really matters the most, you don't necessarily need peanut oil. You just want to make sure that your oil has a high smoke point, like this one does. You need at least 450 degrees Fahrenheit to have a fried turkey, and this is 460, so this is more than enough of what we need to deep fry a turkey. Okay guys, so the oil is on, fire is lit. So what we're looking for, we want to get to this 350 mark. We don't really want to be in this red zone here. That's when no bad things can happen. So we want to try to get to this 350 mark. Once we get there, we'll drop our bird in. And me personally, I kind of like to have my bird at room temperature or outside temperature, just because it gives the skin a nice good crispy when you put it in the oil. So we'll let this heat up to 350, and when we're ready to drop her in, we'll check back in. All right guys, so we're back. As you can see, we're just at that magic point that we can drop our bird in. So my bird has already been seasoned and injected and is ready to go in the oil. So what we'll be doing now is we'll be dropping in here very slowly. Don't mind the garbage bag, I had to keep it in the refrigerator last night. But you know, do what you got to do. And you know, I'll always use the Tony Chachere's injectable seasonings on the bird. Always gives it a good flavor, and you can kind of season wherever you want to season with. You know, some people coat theirs with mustard, but I just use a little pepper, seasoning salt, garlic powder, onion powder. That's what I call my holy trinity. It's my go-tos. And a little bit of rosemary on there. So we're gonna pick this guy up. It's a big one. And usually I don't like frying birds this big, but you know, we can make it work. You just gotta be a little more delicate with it. Typically my frying range is no more than 15 pounds, but this guy, he's a big 22 pounder, so he's gonna take a little more cooking time. And you want to fry your bird between 3 to 4 minutes per pound. This one I'm going to do 4 minutes per pound since he's a big guy, and we're going to get him in the oil. Okay. All right. As you see, we're going to ease it in there. You don't want to plop it in. You want to ease it in, nice and slow. See how that oil is bubbling up? So we'll take our time. It's not a rush. Just ease it down there nice and slow. We're going to move it very slow, guys. And like I said, you want to make sure it's completely defrosted before you do this. Otherwise, this will be disastrous. And we're just going very slowly. Very slow. Very slow. As you see, the oil is splattering out the pot, so that's why we're taking our time. And the temperature will drop back down as we're frying it. But we're gonna go nice and slow until we're completely submerged. Okay. Alright, so we'll put our top back on. And I did the math, it's about 82 minutes to fry this guy up. So we'll check back in with the final results. Okay guys, we're just gonna check in on it. We're about at our halfway point. And just look how beautiful and brown and crisp that bird is getting. That is gonna be delicious when it comes out of this oil. Ain't that right, son? Alright, stay tuned. Okay, so guys, we come to the end of the road. Our bird has reached its final destination. So just look how brown this does. It smells great. Wish you guys could smell this. So we're just gonna get our hook and we're just gonna take it out very slowly. Very slowly. As you can see, look how golden brown that guy is. You know, frying turkeys is not hard, guys. I've been doing this for the past 12 years. As you can tell by my pot, it's a little battle worn on the outside, but it still gets the job done. So, I'm just gonna sit it on here. Okay, and we're not gonna cut into this right now. We're gonna let this sit for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then we'll get it carved up and we'll enjoy this later on today. Well, thank you guys for tuning in today. You know, hit me down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, and look for more of these kinds of tutorials from me. This is Life with Rod. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving.